Yes, Claw, actually, I've made that rule. Stone puns are now banned. Wenger's French skills. Nah. Bonjour, it's Vongour. We've got the Berlusconi boy ready to kick some ass on Sunday. Or is that too far? I don't know. I know I'm half bloody French, Flea. Of course all my French skills are good. Jesus.
Prepare to fight.
Patronize me.
Round begins in.
Alright, anyway, enough of that. Let's move into the game. We got Inns versus Cypher. This is a meaningful game at the moment. Cypher needs to get the W here to guarantee himself first seed in the challenges, and he will then be able to select between Garpy or Sparty as to which one he would like to play in his promotion match in Lucca, which will be a best of 5. Alright, I got you. That's fine. I'll allow it. I think Inns has had a marginally better start. I like that he's giving up the heavy armor because Mega just favored him there with his the Crescent overstack. Oh my god, that rocket went so slowly and yet it wrecked him. Get the shield on. This should be first kill for him. We're very surprised if not. He still has a bit of stack at the end, and now he needs to try and work those, what's it called? Those the time bubbles. Take the time bubbles. A little poking and prodding. He's got to be quick over here. This has not gone well. Oh, this maybe has gone well. Has it gone well? I don't know why he's dropped. Dude, he's taking so much damage. He needs to get out, man. Get out. There we go. He needs to avoid fighting as much as possible. Mega's up, but not to worry about it. Cypher's moved away a little bit. Okay, spotted him now. Don't go for Mega Health. It's a trap. And he can't stick around for heavy either. He really needs his shield back up. Wow, okay, he's actually going to go for heavy. But he hasn't got his shield. This is tricky, but he played it quite well. The rocket jump was important for him to survive. And now he's 100-100. Shield. I don't know why he used his shield so late. He had to have the shield immediately. So a bit of a mess up from him there. He needs to take some time to get some weapons. He'll be able to get rockets, no problems. We've got piercing sight that is going to come up. In this position, it's very difficult for Cypher to do any damage. But he knows what's up, leading towards the heavy. Inns needs to get out. Being railable. Don't risk it. Leave. Interesting he doesn't go for rail at all just then. I think he would have done a bit more damage, but maybe he's expecting to hit a tad more. But Inns is just on the run completely, and he needs to keep being on the run. There's every possibility he can survive if this defensive game's strong. But that piercing sight's not done anything for him. Or he has been spotted. Shield, just to get out. Needs to leave. Oh my god, dude. You're leaving angles open. There's going to be some hourglasses for him to use. Mega's going to be up in a couple of seconds, but he can't hang around for it. Yeah, he's giving respect to Cypher. He's picking up stack himself, but it's still 30 seconds until the shield's back up. Like, it's a very formulaic kind of game that Inns has to play right now. But it's the execution of it that's really difficult. In terms of knowing what to do, that shouldn't be too difficult for him to understand. Now, if he had his shield up, he could attack a bit more here. But he does really well to hit one rail, in my opinion. And he might even be able to make a play around the mega health. But he's got to have the shield up now. Why? I don't understand. That was like the easiest decision to make. I'm pretty sure he had the shield available then too. Shotgun almost works for him, but there's just... yeah, that's so easy to take damage there. Do I know if there were any Danish players? Yeah, we were watching a guy called Anesi earlier. Really good Danish player. And we've seen a couple of Danish players. There was another as well that had been lurking. I can't remember the name off the top of my head at the moment. But Anesi's definitely been the standout Danish player so far. Who's managed to be 7th in points total in challenges. Razy and Wenger would be upset to see what Inns did with shield then, though. He's got rockets. Okay, this should be a kill. All right, that's a nice play. One rail. And a little comeback. That's a nice little spawn kill to get. More Argos. Okay, this is a very, very good spree. Rocket jump up. We've got the machine gun. Dude, the machine gun. Great rail. There's still got a couple of seconds to land another. Well, Mega's going to be taken eventually. He can go for heavy with the stack. He can drop on it. If he knows where he is, he can drop on him, but I don't think that's the tricky bit. He didn't have the information then. Good weapon choice. He needs to chase it. He knows exactly where he is. He wants to get the kill without using the shield. That's the big play, but he decided he's not going to risk it at the moment. Get that rail. He just can't find it. There's one eventually. He's got a heavy, so even though he doesn't sort things out there, he's taking the right amount of items. And he's making reparations for like one of the big errors that he made earlier. So this has been okay. He missed out some crucial hourglasses that he needed. The stack is super, super strong from him, though. He can actually push in without using the shield. Does not realize that he was right behind him. I mean, if he didn't take that rail there, I could honestly have expected a... Oh my god, the fact that he's not using the shield in some of these instances is blowing my mind. He can die to a rail here. There were so many chances, in my opinion, for Inns to do something really cool then. But I think he was maybe a little bit nervous and hesitating in some instances where maybe these much bigger plays could have been made. And this is a big, big rail. LG to rail for Cypher. That's going to be 6-3 and should see him through Blood Covenant. Really not a bad clutch at all, but from our perspective, I think it's a lot easier to just kind of recognize the opportunities and the mistakes. But I think that Cypher is sometimes putting himself really close to... Does he just call the GG now? A minute early? He's like, yeah, you're done, mate.
1 minute warning.
Oh, did he leave? I didn't see that he left the server. Did Silence Up just beat CNZ in the semi? Damn. Wait. Oh shit, he did. Bloody hell. So... Okay, so in that case, Cypher is guaranteed #1. This could be an interesting final in that case. So do we have our points tally? I'm going to refresh and see what's up. Not yet do we have points assigned on Wikipedia. But that should be 150 points for CNZ. So his final pointage is 961. Silent Step is now guaranteed plus 225, which means plus 25 is 598, 698. So he's guaranteed 798 points. That's a lot of points, man. And if he wins, he can get over 800 points. I think Silent Sep's going to qualify next season, in my opinion. I'll be very surprised. If Sirius comes back, I think Silent Sep and Sirius have got the highest chances to qualify. I think Hell is it says he's gonna come back. Hell will be interesting to watch.
Prepare to fight.
Obviously, we don't know. Like maybe Cypher and CNZ don't make their games. Maybe Sparty and Garpy do get relegated. We don't know if they would play. Like there's some things we don't know there. But I would still say that regardless of who's playing, I think Silentcep's got a really big shot Season 2 to qualify to Season 3 QPL. But anyway, we got map 2 here in the semis. Strengths is going to put on a third headset qual for season... No, there is like literally no way in hell that Strengths qualifies for Season 3. He maybe qualifies for Season 4. But I'm not ready to believe that yet. Like, Sib is more likely to win Lucca than Strengths qualifying for Season 3. Ouch. Nasty rockets there. Yeah, the diabolical release date might get announced by QuakeCon 2020. It's 50-50, he either doesn't... Exactly, right? I love that. Avec and Tox have a 0% chance of being up for relegation. Oh, one rocket was a little bit funky for a second. Almost got a little bit of a... Oh man, that's a nasty angle. Nice shot, Cypher. Yeah, Enz, you're in trouble, mate. You're desperate for that mega health, but look, you take the rail right after. Also, I'm thinking about his clutch game. I genuinely think that Inns is one of the better clutches that I've seen so far. But the thing for a clutch is you can't afford to make a sort of strategic mistake for, like, even a second in a game. So if he just ties off a few loose ends on it, then he could actually be pretty dominant with clutch. Cypher's LG looked really off there. Some horrible things just happened to him. Nails? Oh my god, the jump across. Christ. We got Mega. Whoa. Oh my god. Does land a rocket. He's got the double jump to evade. Again. Man, Doom is just, yeah, wrecking stuff a bit. He knows where he is. He's not going to go for the heavy. I don't think he had the exact timing for it. Oh. Bang on with that rocket. No LG for Cyphers can be a bit of an issue sometimes. The punch. Oh no, he gets punched twice. That's slightly catastrophic. Feels bad. Cypher's getting wrecked by double jump at the moment, like properly wrecked. And In's made a good play not to go straight for the heavy. Oh, he's got the LG now, and he's actually doing tons of damage. I think Inns didn't even realize how fast his stack was melting downwards. Oh, there we go. We got the midi and one off the wall. That was a pretty frag from Cypher. Oh no, the punch. No, not again. Inns is just fisticuffing his way into a tied game. Get out of the way of his LG. He's hitting lightning gun now. You've got to stop aggressing on it. Ooh, that was a close angle there. Nice rocket, actually. Really, really nice rocket. He's going to be able to health up a bit and probably defend on this this mega health. He's just heard where he's coming from. And he lands some damage. There's a chance for Inns to get quite far ahead tactically. Rockets, take him. Really good rail shot. Mega's open, and he's trying to see his Cypher backing off the other way. Oh, he's going to find him. Cypher messes up a bit there. This should be a kill. Inns is now in the lead with 3.5 minutes to go. Heavy's going to be up shortly. Oh, that was a massive shot. The turret could hurt a bit. Rail. If he can get it to land. He can't. Inns is kind of going like this sort of overtime nerves kicking into play. And I don't mean because we're in overtime, but he's got to be focusing triply hard now to retain this lead and outthink Cypher, who's going to be so used to these situations. Inns is not foreign to it, but when you're currently up against Cypher looking to take down a map. Oh, he's railable. He might even rocket jump up. Very, very careful play, actually. Eyes on the prize the whole time. Railed. Get out. Ooh, that was spicy. Spicy close. That's a big shot. Another big shot. Direct rocket. He knows that he's weak. Heavy's up, though. Cypher's gonna get that. No punishment from the lower area. Slightly concerning. Light armor desperately needed for ends. And it's gonna spawn for him. He's running low on ammunition a bit. Whoa, okay, that's bad. That's really bad. One rocket left. No rockets left. Railable still. He's there! He's there the whole time! It was the trap is what he wanted you to do. You walked right into it. It was the carrot on a stick play. You just got carroted by Cypher.
1 minute warning.
Now Inns has got to figure out something big to do. One rail hit. Oh, dude, he just hit the massive, massive shot. Unreal. Okay, okay. Game continues. I am excited. But he's late. Super late onto the mega health. He should never have gone through the teleporter. What did you do? Did he? Oh, I thought he pushed him through the wall for a moment. Well, that's going to be GG right there. And now Cypher's LG's really woken up a bit. There's the GG's. Enz doesn't say it till the end of the series. It's done. It's dusted. Cypher's in the final. We'll see him going versus Silent Sep very soon. Nice game from Enz, actually. He put up a bit more of a fight than I was expecting, and there were definitely moments where he could have even taken us to a tiebreaker. And honestly, from first map, there were chances for him to take the first map too. Big, big chances. Yep, Cypher now has got his #1 seed confirmed. I say now, so CNZ lost his game, so it technically was there already. But now it's doubly confirmed. Triply confirmed. Alright, so we just need to get Silent Sep in here. And we can bish bash bosh our way into a grand final. It is 100% now that CNZ and Cypher are going to be going to Lucca. And they will be playing to get themselves into Season 2 of QPL. But, yeah,